Hello, this is T. Chase recording another video on July 24, 2016. This is on the possibility of an alien UFO invasion occurring between 2017 to 2020. I have a website called revelation13.net, and you'll see much more detail on it there. But here I'm going to look at a possibility of alien invasion, that it may be predicted in prophecies of Nostradamus, and also biblical book of Revelation seem to be describing alien invasion, and why this could actually occur soon. Now, you'll see I did a painting of alien invasion, and that's my painting you'll see in this video. There's possibility of UFOs and aliens showing up, I think, in the near future. Related to the timetable is there's the Bible's book of Revelation, chapter 13, has a prophecy in Revelation 13 of an evil one called the Antichrist rising to power. And the prophecies of Revelation predict that the return of Jesus Christ, he will, at the Battle of Armageddon, he will defeat this Antichrist. Now, I think there's a possibility of this evil dictator called the Antichrist actually being in power now with Russian President Putin. And there are many reasons why I say Russian President Putin could be this evil Antichrist. But of importance in that is in August 1999 there was a alignment of planets, astrology alignment of planets in a cross shape. At the same time, there was a solar eclipse over Europe, and it was in August 1999 that Putin first became second in command in Russia, becoming Russian president on January 1, 2000. There's other reasons why I identify Putin as this Antichrist, but this astrology alignment with the solar eclipse in August 1999, which also relates to a Nostradamus prophecy, could be a major reason why Putin could be this evil one called the Antichrist. Now, concerning alien invasion, the Antichrist is said to is defeated by the returned Christ, as described in Revelation 19. So the returned Christ with his armies may actually be an invasion of Earth by aliens on UFOs. If you look at the description in Revelation 19, it actually seems to sound like a UFO invasion. Revelation 19:11. And I saw a heaven opened, and behold a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. That describing the returned Christ. And then you have Revelation 19:14. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Those white horses, I'm saying that could be UFOs. This could be the Christ and his fleet of UFOs arriving to actually defeat the Antichrist at the Battle of Armageddon. Then you have also Revelation 21, where they talk about the New Jerusalem, could that be a giant alien city that comes down to earth? In Revelation 21:10, and he carried me away in the Spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor unto it. What is this New Jerusalem? It sounds like it's a giant alien city which descends down to earth. And that could be a alien headquarters coming down to earth as part of alien invasion. Then you've got Revelation 22. Revelation 22:1, King James Version. And he showed me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal. In 22:2, in the midst of the street of it, on either side of the river, was there the tree of life. River of water of life, this would be DNA. Tree of life, that is evolution of life. This mention of DNA in Revelation 22 may mean that aliens will modify human DNA. Maybe they modify DNA to make man more peaceful and bring a world government run by aliens. 22:2 in the Revelation 22:2, and the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. So, therefore, what you may have is alien takeover and modifying human DNA into kind of a new species once these aliens come and take over. So that is what could be going on there. Now, how about prophecies of Nostradamus, the French prophet from the 1500s? Do we see any that could relate to alien invasion? Well, I think we do. Here's an example. Nostradamus, like I said, Nostradamus was a French prophet that lived in the 1500s, and his prophecies have been followed ever since. Century 1, number 100. For a long period of time, a gray bird, which could be an alien spacecraft, is seen over Europe. In its beak is a branch. The great leader dies and the war ends. Could that be a giant gray alien spacecraft is seen over Europe during the war of alien takeover of Earth? It offers a peace treaty and the war ends. What this possibly could be about. Then, Century 2, number 70, the spaceship, or dot, seen in the sky extends its weapons, and there are great numbers of deaths. The stone in the tree restores the nation. Much noise and a human monster is seen, then a new world. Giant alien spacecraft fire their weapons and millions die on Earth. The stone in the tree may refer to human DNA modification of the tree of life by the aliens, creating what appear to be a human monsters. But this brings a new era of peace on Earth as described in Revelation 22. Then you have Century 1, number 64. It will look like the sun at night when is seen the pig half man. Loud explosions and battles in the sky. There will be heard beasts speaking. This quatrain has been previously thought to be about World War II and air battles and bombing, where oxygen masks of pilots could make them look like pig half men. But maybe it is about a future war of alien invasion, where the sun at night is a giant UFOs that are commanded by aliens, and the pig half man is the alien. Then Century 3, number 34. During a solar eclipse, the monster is seen. No one had expected it. Could this mean the alien UFO spacecraft invasion fleet are seen near the sun and therefore are first seen on Earth during a solar eclipse? And Century 10, number 42. The human area for angelic children will keep peace and unity, maintain peace. This could be about a place on Earth for alien children or DNA-modified human children, and that this helps keep the peace between aliens and humans. This could be after alien invasion. Then there may be some in Nostradamus about immortality, man becoming immortal after alien invasion and DNA modification. Century 4, number 31. The moon at night over the high mountain. The new philosopher with a giant brain sees it. His followers invited to immortality, with eyes looking to the south, bodies in flames. Moon, a giant UFO, aliens take over and modify DNA, possibly to make humans immortal. Then we have Century 8, number 61. Never by discovery will they be able to achieve the medical sign until the war ends, bringing to humanity the gift of capital TAG. Medical sign, serpent wrapped around a staff. Serpent represents DNA, so control of DNA. War of alien invasion. TAG is capitalized, indicating refers to the telomere DNA code, TTAGGG, at the end of DNA chromosomes, which controls how many times a cell can divide and is related to longevity and lifetimes. Aliens after invasion could control telomeres to increase lifespan of humans. Then you have Century 2, number 45. The heavens cry for the hermaphrodite, both male and female person. Close to the heavens was spilled human blood. Because of death delayed, people was recreated. Soon relief comes. Death delayed, could that be immortality? Genetic experimentation on the human race? So there is much in Nostradamus, which could also be referring to the idea of alien invasion and takeover of Earth by aliens and modifying human DNA into a new species that once the aliens take over. I think this is what we're talking about. And the reasons why I think this could be soon is because of the fact that the Antichrist Putin is in power now. See in my other videos, and especially on my website, I give many reasons why Putin is this evil one called the Antichrist. I go into much detail there about it, and you'll see I discuss it in detail of why these events could be occurring now. Also, the 144,000 chosen ones described in Revelation may be gathering. They may be under alien control, possibly, as predecessors to the arrival of the alien takeover. But the key to watch is the Antichrist comes to power. I think it's Putin in Russia. He tries to trigger World War III. Aliens show up to save the day to keep Earth from being destroyed, but then aliens take over Earth and modify human DNA. See more on my website and other videos on this. Thank you.